It takes work to be in my circle. It takes work to be in my circle. My name's Aim, and I just gave you the topic of today's video. It takes work to be in my circle. Nothing comes easy sitting in my circle, especially if you're on the front row of my life, or even the second row, or even that third row. If you're in the inner circle of my life, it takes work to be in my circle. Aim, what do you mean by that? This can be as easy as hard or as hard as you make it. I consider myself an easygoing person. I consider myself a person to stay in my lane. I'm not opinionated. I'm not judgy. I could care less on what you do or don't do. What I do care about is the respect that we have for one another, the respect that we have for respecting one another's different viewpoints. I'm not interested in changing your perspective on anything. I accept you for who you are in your entirety. I expect a small portion of that back. I can take criticism. Can you? When you step the wrong way and it's being addressed, how do you proceed? You get bent all out of whack? You try to find things to throw back up at me, and just basically what I've seen in some relationships basically is when constructive criticism is given, or is something that's been, being discussed or brought up in regards to the relationship, I feel like a person is going through a room and they're falling backwards and they're grabbing for any and everything they can off the walls to hurl it at you, for better or worse, because they're not going down without a fight. My question is to you, who said it was a fight? We're talking. Voices aren't heightened. Insults aren't being hurled. One individual that I'm thinking of, they're so stuck in their ways, they're so unwilling to accept another viewpoint. Mere conversations with individuals will turn into all-out arguments. I was looking for some other words there. I'm just talking about a verbal onslaught like no other. Off of nothing. Off of a difference of a viewpoint. I've even experienced firsthand of trying to remove yourself from the situation and it even getting more heightened. You gotta ask yourself, why is that? That's insane. Think about it. A person not arguing with you, they're not even really talking. They're just not in agreement of what you're saying. And you get belligerent about it? Think about it. This is the reason why I say we have to reevaluate our circle, reevaluate the people that we have taking up our time, the things that we're giving time to. Because you can find yourself going down these paths of doing, just like I said, situations popping off just like what I just got done mentioning, and you wrapped all up off into it. You're leaving, whether you're leaving their presence or getting off the phone going, what just happened? We had a difference of opinion. How did we almost come to throwing hands? That's crazy. These are the type of situations that you hear about in the news. I remember being told by a person that they were told by an elder that it takes two people to act a fool. Meaning one person has to have a cool head in the situation. That involves putting pride aside, putting that thought process to the side of, I got something to prove. Now, I'm going to just say this and then I'm done. No, you can't do me like that. You got to reevaluate these type of relationships that you're in. Do you have people in your circle that it's like a fight or flight? It's like a fight or flight thing with them. There's trigger topics that you all might just have a falling out off of. I just thought it was worth shining a light on. That's the reason why I'm making a video on this. I know it's not just me. I've heard it from countless other people. I've experienced it. It's not the most pleasurable thing to encounter. I just wanted to take time out to bring your attention to it. Is this something that you're doing? Is this something that you're experiencing? If it is something that you're experiencing, do just like what we're talking about in this video. Step back, see what role you play in it. Is there a healthier way? A key word is healthy. Healthier way of dealing with this situation. Those are just some of the things that we talk about in my book, Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. We talk about how to take these things to yourself first before you go in dealing with these individuals. The reason why this first book, it started out with the family first, mother, father, brother, your siblings, is because these are the first people that you encounter that know how to push your buttons. And it's a good starting point on how to deal with other individuals out in the world. There's only so many different personality types. If you can get this down around and with your family, you'll fare way better with individuals out in the world. Check out the link in the description box. Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. If you hadn't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on my other social media, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. This is where I'm hosting my videos at. You stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. I'm Ayin. You have a good one.